Yo, what's up, you guys? It's X, and today I want to do a set review. Let's go ahead and pull up the replays. Hopefully, these are in order. Okay, so let's swap these around. Let's just get the Pokemon in the field. Let's turn off the music. Sound off. Yes, this was game 1. No, this was game 2. And then, yeah, this was game 1, so then that's game 3. Cool. Music off. Let's just do normal. Music off. Oh, we have to actually do muted. There we go. Okay. So, this is a really good set versus Xurkiyee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but I think this was probably one of my best sets in tournament, if not the best. I mean, I haven't played a ton of tour games, but yeah, I would say this was really fun, and yeah, it's up there versus with my set versus Hellpouna back in the day. Coco, that's the goat right there. But yeah, I think I had that the set versus Crystal was pretty. I freaking haxed Crystal for the win, so that wasn't really a good set. Um, yeah, I'm trying to pull my mic up a little closer because I notice I'm not really speaking into it super well. And I think that's part of the reason why people are commenting you need to get a better mic. I literally bought a $40 mic off of Amazon, and because people were telling me in the skin video to get a better mic, like, it's never going to be enough with you guys. Like, I'm just putting my foot down right now. I'm not getting a better mic. Like, unless I'm making money from this and you guys are donating to me, like, and if you want to buy me a better mic, buy me a better mic. All right, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, my mic is a-okay, bro. Like, I don't know, people are tripping, bro. People are tripping in the comments. They think they can tell me how to run my channel. This is my channel, dog. I can do whatever I want. But yeah, let's get into the set. And another thing, this is a Ballout650 quote of the day. If you're down in the dumps, if your girlfriend left you, if your best friend summoned Maharagan, adapted to you, and cut you with a world slash, just order a Beyblade. And order a Beyblade Arena. Rip a fucking Beyblade, bro. I'm telling you, your depression will go away. You'll feel much better. Beyblade rip a day, bro. I'm telling you. That's the move. Stop. Put down the drugs. Put down the alcohol, bro. Put that shit down. That's weak shit, man. That's hurting your health. That's hurting your mental health. It's ruining everything for you, bro. Stop with the hard drugs, too. Shit is mad weak, bro. Fucking rip a Beyblade, dog. That's what you need in your life, okay? I'm looking out for y'all. I'm helping you. Alright, let's get into it. So, right off the bat, this team that I made is a really good Ho-Oh team. It is very good into stall. It chips things pretty well, and this is a bait X_X. You think that it's Specs Lottie, but it's actually E-Belt. So now, ideally here, I just have the normal EVs. Ty Carter was telling me that Modest is really good. So yeah, next time we do a building session, which I need to get better at, because like, I'm fucking off playing Valorant when Valorant is probably like, I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love one-tapping people. Like, it's a satisfying feeling. But ranked is just, it's miserable, man. Like, half the games are just, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to go into that. But dude, Valorant is just cooked. I don't know. It's just not the same anymore. Like, the game is great. Like, the map pool, amazing right now. The gameplay, amazing. But the players are the problem in Valorant. No one tries anymore because everyone's gotten their Ascendant or Immortal, so there's no need to try in lobbies. Back in the old days on Valorant, when it was really fun, people would actually try, man. But now that it's like 6 years into the game, people have reached their rank goals. They don't care anymore. They're just running it down, trolling. It's a mess, dude. I don't know. I still like playing Valorant for fun. It's like, I don't know. It's not a comfort game, that's for sure. But it's just like that competitive itch. It definitely like scratches that for me. Also, just like if I need to hang out with people, Valorant is kind of a fun way to do that. Team up. Like there's a few games there where it's just like comedy gold, man. A few games too were just really weird. People be just normalizing that shit, bro. That shit's not like that shit's not cool, bro. You gotta stop that shit. Like, just weird, bro. Weirdos, man. You know, we do a little bit of trolling. So yeah, I Draco because I expect him to stay in. He goes into his Xurkiyee, which is fair. I'm expecting body slam, so yeah, I go into my Heatran, goes back into the zap, and now right here I'm thinking. So like right here, bro, I could go into Lottie. That's another thing with me, man. I know I'm yapping. I'm doing this BKC PDC style. By the way, PDC, we're going to talk about you later in this video because of something cool. But dude, what is up with people and just, I don't know, man. Like, are we just robots now? Like, we're just content creators. We're just supposed to Heatran use Fire Blast, and now you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, come on. You gotta appreciate what Kevin and PDC do. They're giving you so much story, so much lore, so much information. You can't find that, bro, in like anywhere. Because the thing is nowadays, dude, it's, you know, us as men, we're told to shut up and just shut down, not do anything, not say anything. That's no way to live, man. You gotta express yourself. You've got to tell stories. You've gotta be a leader, bro. Like, what? I think I'm just sitting in a corner, just trying to act all cool and I'm nonchalant. Like, that's just. I've tried doing that before, bro, and it's just it's not fun. It's lame as hell, to be honest. Now, there's other things too where it's like, if you're like, let's say you are nonchalant though, like that's not nonchalant. That's just depression sometimes. Like, and being in your head too much. That's a huge reason for depression. I feel like is like getting stuck in your head, bro. Like I'm obviously not a psychologist, but I think the more you can get out of your own head, like going to the gym, like I've been hitting the jump rope, bro. That shit gets my like all my blood flowing all throughout my body, bro. And I hit the pull-up bar for my warm-up, and then like 8 sets, and then just grinding, absolutely just grinding with the weights, getting it as heavy as I can, and then switching to lighter if I need. And I've been getting way stronger, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, I could probably be pushing more, bro, but oh my god, dude. Like, I'm genuinely, like, getting so fucking strong. It's insane. Like, I literally broke my fucking 2 pairs of my shoes, bro, because I'm too strong. Because the way that I do my rows is I have to twist my foot. The bottom sole of my Air Jordan 11 fucking broke off. My Asics, my purple Asics, bro. Done. Just gone, dude. Like, because of the twisting motion of my foot and all that pressure that I'm putting down. Because I don't skip leg day. Leg day is actually, it's been one of my favorite days forever. Bro, the people that say leg day is bad, it's what are you on about, bro? That's the best day. Your legs are responsible for so much of your strength, man. That's like such an important day. And if you're just skipping your legs and working on arms, bro, to get girls, like that's pathetic. You have to work on your legs, bro, because like how else are you gonna dunk? How else are you gonna not even dunk? Who gives a fuck about dunking, bro? Like dunking is stupid. You just like 2 points is 2 points. Like you can get a layup, bro. Like, but first step, bro, balance, body control. That's what you need. Like that's your legs. Like I don't know, man. I've just never been that guy that's like, oh, I go to the gym just to be a bodybuilder and I take steroids. Like, and I'm 300 like pounds and I can't even run a step. Like, nah, bro. We're all like, my like closest brother and I, like we've always said, bro, like calisthenics, man. Calisthenics is the move. Like you have to do calisthenics. Like bodybuilding is for fucking losers. Like I'm sorry, bro, but you're not impressing anyone with your 100-pound weight, like or whatever, how many pounds you can do when you can't even fucking run a lap around the track, buddy. So, God, dude, bodybuilders are soft as fuck, man. Oh my God. No one gives a fuck about your bicep inches, bro, when I'm cooking you on that court, bro. I don't care if my biceps are smaller than yours, bro. You're getting fucking crossed to infinity, dog. And you cannot guard me. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. So yeah. Mix in some philosophy for you guys. Really, really unfortunate not para, but like that I have to sacrifice my Heatran there, but because look at the Jirachi. But I'm pretty confident in my team structure because I have Infernape and Mix Knight. So literally, bro, like I'm okay. Like I can just get my rocks up and just chill. Like right here. Oh god. So I HP Fire because I'm predicting the Jirachi switch. Because if we remember on turn 1, he did switch into Jirachi, but he does not do that. He just stays in and Thunderbolts. And so now I'm like, okay. And look at this, guys. Look at what X does. He clicks Surf. I don't want to commit to a Draco just yet because I'm aware of how conditioning works, bro. I've played so many video games in my life, dude. You know how into fighting games I got, bro? There was an arc, man, where I was into Smash Ultimate, bro. I'd go to tournaments. I know about conditioning. I know about mind games, so I could tell he's just trying to get me to use my Draco. So I wanted to just surf to scout out. Is he going to switch to something here? Expecting HP Fire, right? And sure enough, he switches into Swampert. And here's the beautiful thing about E-Belt Wide. It's like lead. Like it's such a weird fucking like lead. Like people don't use this that much. So he brings in his Pert and he does not know that I have Grass Knot. Like he's not expecting that. And it just clips him and catches him off guard. And look at this value. Look at this insane value, bro. Like taking down the Swampert, the Starmie is pretty low. I think he does recover here though. Yeah. So yeah, now we have to switch out and we have to bring in our Flygon. Why do I love Flygon so much, guys? It's for this exact reason here. So many people run the bold Starmie or just defensive Starmie with Surf and Thunder Wave. So if I switch in my Flygon, I can tank that Thunder Wave, not get paralyzed, and I can get off a free U-turn. Now the question is though, do I sacrifice the para on something, right? Because he's gonna obviously click Thunder Wave again, like duh. Nope, he gets a spin off for his Zapdos. And Dredri, you said that I can't beat Zap Me Balance with this team. I will literally 1v1 Crystal, the inventor of Zap Me, and I will beat her on stream. So, and look at me beating this team that has Zapdos, like pretty much almost Zap Me. Like, come on, bro. Have some faith in the Ballout650 builds, my guy. Come on now. No, we just Dredri and I we just go back and forth, man. He's probably the best. giver of advice in that I've talked to, other than probably like Fidgety. So also, I'm not sure what Fidgety's up to. Maybe he's in BKC Cord. I should catch up with him. But seriously, Drigi's a legend, and the reason I'm showing these replays is because come round 4, I'm probably going to be DMing him if he's open to helping me with prep versus Lazuli. So yeah, I won't be using these teams. I'll probably be using well, I don't want to leak it, but maybe I'll use my teams. We don't know. Yeah. So we have to get paralyzed here, unfortunately, and Dragonite will take the para. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, like the Fire Blast is okay here because we have extreme speed, so we're chilling. And if they're like, yeah, we kind of had to Fire Blast because if the Rachi just Iron Heads, what's the point of Dracoing? You know, don't want to overpredict, man. That's a big thing. You don't want to overpredict in DPP. And he gets the recover off, and I'm like, okay, but now we can get a free Draco off. And he stays in, and he's gone. Mix Knight is a cheat code. Mespy said it best. Let's slow it down here. Hang on. Right here, yes. So, like, Lottie is very good into Zap and can take the Thunderbolt, and clearly, Xurkiyee, by the way, very good player. I wasn't very fond of this team, but the next two teams that Xurkiyee brought, I was definitely a fan of. I want to say, well, I should say the second game team I was a big fan of. Third game team was cool, but it was, you know, but no, very good player and very fun to play against you. I appreciate the set. Bang! I was hoping to play Pangu, but Pangu was too busy, so we got the win automatically. But Dracoed the Zapdos, and it looks like they did have Hidden Power Ice. They were literally just T-bolting. I don't know why they T-bolted earlier. That's probably a mistake on their part, no? Because, yeah, I guess they're going for paralysis. Or maybe it was just because I was switching in. So yeah, guys, look at this. Look at how much damage. Like, this is almost Zap me, Dredri. And I've taken it down completely. And I have only my Heatran gone because I wanted my rocks up. And my rocks are gone, but they're still pretty much dead, bro. Like, Latias is god tier, man. This is, like, I'm starting to understand, like, oh yeah, this is why I had Latias number 2 back in 2022 when I made my first VR, or whatever year it was. It's really a coin flip, man. I wouldn't put Lottie number 1 ever. I think that right belongs to either Jirachi or Tyranitar. It's definitely a coin flip between those two. By the way, no Jirachi on this team. So yeah, we go into our D-Knight just to break the sub, because sub Rachi is a pain in the ass to deal with, bro. And look at this damage. 56% on the Rachi. Like, that's just, it's glorious, man. It's glorious. So yeah, they're using like a balance team. And this is so weird. Is this really balanced? Because this is max speed Jirachi. It's so weird with body slam and sub. That's a bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. Typically you'd want a lot of HP investment, maybe like 80 attack or so, or you could do the Pi EVs with 164 attack, I believe 168 HP, and then 164 speed. That's a very solid B-Slam sub Jirachi. But clearly, I mean, max speed, it could have been prep versus me because I literally always run max speed Jirachi. Not always, but a good amount of the time. Yeah, so Scarf Tom last, and we can just bring in Ape and close out the game. I am the storm that is approaching. Dude, Devil May Cry is like, I don't know, it was good. It was a really fun watch. I just the thing about me, man, is like I didn't care too much for like the plot or the villain or the bad guys or any of that. I just really liked seeing Dante. Like Dante's just the goat, man. And like, man, Dante is like literally me, bro. Genuinely. And also, Dante is literally my bro. I won't say too much, but you know who you are, man. We talked today. That's the goat right there. So here's game 2. Yeah, so here we are, and as you can see, I'm bringing my team that peaked #1 on the ladder twice. It's a very solid team, however, it is out of date with the meta, because guess what? Breloom does not have Spore anymore. And that changes everything. That changes how teams play, that changes how my team interacts with said teams, and I don't think it's necessarily a question of, oh, let's change the Gyarados set from Lum Taunt. I think it's we have to revamp our entire understanding of DPP, what it means to play the tier, how we're designing offense, what kind of threats we can expect, because no sleep is actually a really big change. And I see that, obviously Loom is not dead. Loom is still amazing. What my thing is that it changes the metagame, and for that reason, I really need to be laddering more and building a lot more. So, yeah. Yeah, so literally going for the double dance here, expecting an Ice Fang, classic ball out play, and we take down the Gyarados, and I'm like, dude, I am off to the races. Right here, I'm thinking to myself, oh, by the way, guys, let me preface this. Let me tell you a little bit about my mentality after game 1, after the win. So I don't know if you guys follow Melee at all, like the professional scene. I used to, but like after losing a stock, and like being on that spawn platform, I think Armada said, take like a deep breath to like reset, like, and just like be kind of mindful. So in between like games when we were kind of prepping our teams or whatever, changing EV spreads, or that was the first game, but we have a little bit of in between time. So I was like taking a deep breath, and I said, because my ego's like, dude, I'm running away with this. That first game was a blowout. This guy sucks. That's what my ego's saying, but I can't listen to my ego. So what I told myself was, Dylan, you might have won the first game, but Xurkiyee is a good player, and you have to give him that respect, and the game's not over until it's over. So that's kind of my mentality, and rather than listening to my ego, which wants to just be like, oh, we're going to run away with this, because I've had that before where I dunk on someone game 1 and I think they're terrible, and then they 2-0 me because they bring their heat, and I'm not ready for it. It's kind of like in basketball, if you're just like pickups going on, you're airballing, and then they're like, hey, you want to run it, man? And then you actually start trying, and then it's just dropping like bombs on them, like threes and like layups and all that stuff. So, okay, let's go. Yeah, so dude, like right here, I'm thinking to myself, 2-0, I've got this. Like this is like I've taken down the Gyarados. The Heatran is chipped. I'm using my comfort team, my GOAT team, even though it's pretty rough versus Skarmory. But at the same time, I'm able to ground myself and be like, just chill, just play it through. You know, anything could happen. And this happens. He gets up rocks instead of killing me. So I would have liked it if he actually killed me and not gotten up rocks, because now my Gira has to come in on rocks, and that's not good. I need my Gyarados. Yeah, right here. Like case in point. Like, and look at this. Brings in Latias. Okay. No problem. This is obviously Scarf Lottie, and I have to switch out. So yeah, obviously I waterfall. Nice double by him. And here's where it gets a little bit iffy. I think so. If there's one thing about me, I want to get up my rocks before I start setting up with Tyranitar. I'm not like. However, bro, in hindsight, like looking back on this game, he's stuck in Thunderbolt on Latias, and he only has Heatran revealed. Why not just go into Tyranitar and maybe set up a Dragon Dance? If he has Scissor, I can switch in Gira, or I can switch in my Jirachi when he's stuck in Bullet Punch. Yeah, in comes Gyarados, and we take a Fire Blast. And obviously, he's definitely not Jolly Heatran. And here's where the XKB predicts comes in. I know he's going to Latias, dude. Like, come on, man. I got that outrage on me, man. Come on now. And he's thinking, oh, this is Waterfall, DD, Ice Fang, Wakanberry. I can just go into Latias. Nope, you cannot. So I click outrage, and we're looking good. We've got a nice lead here. His Jirachi takes me out, and this is this Scarf Jirachi? That's what I'm thinking. And now here's another one. I click Earthquake, right? Yep. So I try to catch the Heatran switch in, but nope, no cigar. And I think that it's Scarf, so I just want to get up my rocks. I do have Lumberry. This was during the Breloom sleep monster era, so I had the triple Lum actually on this team. I set up my rocks and just want to get a little bit of damage. Right here I'm thinking, okay, Tyranitar looks really good. Let me just whittle down the Rotom a bit, get in my T-Tar. And in comes Greatsword. Like I said, man, see he's gonna Wisp, and I'm just gonna eat the Wisp with my good old Lumberry and DD up. Nope, nope. Okay, this might have been a misplay. Guys, this might have been a XKB rushing moment. There's no reason to crunch there. Like, absolutely no reason. This is not Babiritar, this is not Chopal, this is Lumberitar. So, if I just Dragon Dance, this is dead. This is dead unless it has Shuka Berry. And the Rotom's dead. So, I'm not sure what I was thinking there with just crunching. And that's what it was. I knew that there was a Scarfer in the back somewhere, and I wanted to figure out, okay. And also, I was this is double Scarf, or no, this must be Spexlottie. Did he Thunderbolt? I'm just trying to go back and check. Have fun, have fun. No, he didn't even use a move, man. He just doubled out. Okay, so he was baiting me with fucking... It's interesting. Latias play. I think he should have Draco'd instead of doubling. So yeah, I knew there was a Scarfer in the back, so that's why I didn't DD up, so it makes sense. Because if I Dragon Dance and he switches into a Scarfer, then I'm screwed. So it's nice to take out the Rotom, at least. Oh, and it is actually not Scarf Lucario. It is Special Luke, a set that is amazing. A set that I believe Crystal used it on this really cool triple Dragon Dance. Frick, I'm blanking on his name. Smeargle, team back when Spore Smeargle was allowed. And then I was going through replays because I really wanted to get to 80 GXC. This is back in the day. And I was looking at like good players replays, like, so I looked at fakes and I saw this really cool hyper offense team with Special Lucario. So I copied that team and threw Xurkiyee on it because that's what Crystal used. No. I'm getting so mixed up. Crystal didn't use Special Lucario actually. Crystal used Physical Lucario with Ice Punch and Xurkiyee for clutching. But then I thought to myself, wow, what did fakes use Shuka Special Luke, or was that me? Did I make that up? I can't remember, bro. But I'm the one that did HP Elec on it for Gyarados and Shuka. So yeah, Special Luke's really cool, and obviously, if you guys remember, in that video with Mesby when we ran into Dredri, he was using the Special Lucario that like tore apart our team. Yeah. So just taking me down. If I had Dragon Danced, this game would have been over because I take the Vacuum Wave and this gets EQ'd. The Jirachi likely gets killed unless it's Shuka, as I stated before. But guys, we're doing the BKC PDC style. Bear with me, okay? I know I'm going on a tangent, lore dump, exposition heavy. That's what it's all about, dude. That's fucking golden. That's peak. That's why we love Hunter x Hunter Succession War so much, and I appreciate all the support, all the comments on that video, all the views. It means a lot to be a part of the Hunter x Hunter community, especially for the Succession War, not just the 2011 anime. So right here I'm thinking, okay, yeah, no worries. I can totally take this guy out. I've got I've got my Flygon, so they're all ground weak, so I can just click Earthquake and win. Mind you, I do have my Jirachi in the back with F Punch. So, and notice that there's no Life Orb. I didn't notice that in the game. I did not. Because in these tour games, guys, obviously we use the timer, but it's different than playing on a ladder, you know. Your adrenaline's going, bro. You are locked in. You are trying to win. You're playing at your top form. And sometimes when you're trying to play at your top form, you make silly mistakes, like not checking held items. So this was definitely like, here's how I would have played this differently, right? I would have gone into Jirachi and I would have clicked Fire Punch. Now, Heatran would come in, but Heatran would come in on rocks and be low. And then I can double out into Flygon, take a Fire Blast, then I can EQ the Heatran. Heatran's gone, in comes probably Shuka Luke, and then Shuka Luke becomes in range of my Jirachi, I believe, of my F punch. So then I can F punch the Luke, and then I can 1v1 the Rachi. So that could have been a way for me to win the game. But I just saw 3 ground weak, and I was like, oh, my Flygon can totally clean up. Wrong. You know, this is heat, man. And I told him after the game, I said, dude, that was a freaking sick special Luke set, man. I like respect, dude. That's freaking awesome. And he has HP Ice. Just like we were talking about with Crystal, with innovating the Shuka Lucario with Ice Punch. Xurkiyee innovated the Hidden Power Ice Shuka Luke, Special Luke. Heat. Yeah, this team is really cool. This is the one I was telling you guys about. I think is really cool. In comes Ryuk Tenkai, and it's not looking too good for the boy here. So yeah, F punch. It's still winnable if we can flinch down Tran. I mean, I guess we're in the same position that I was talking to you guys about, like low key, like pretty much. If I had flinched down this Heatran, there could have been a chance, but yeah, does not happen. I was really... Oh, yep, the last one gets me. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so he clicks Explosion there because he knows, oh, well, I'm putting him in range of my Jirachi, so I'm chilling. And also, he scouted me likely pretty well, so he knows that I run max speed, so his is max speed. And yeah, the explosion there is a really smart play from him, considering that if he misses Fire Blast, his Jirachi is genuinely doomed in a 1v1 versus me. And also he's getting flinched. He's in a jam, so he has to explode. Like, yeah, exactly. He scouted me. He knows I run max speed Rachi, so he's bringing his max speed Rachi to 1v1 mine, which is really smart heads up thinking by him and good prep. So really good game here and a close one. This is a thing that I was very actually worried about when bringing this team, was that, hey, I've advertised this team so much and it's a bit old at this point that if I bring this, it's going to be pretty obvious and likely lose. So that's, but it actually put up a pretty good fight. But still, you know, this is what happens when prep comes into play, guys. Like, these tours are all about prep. Also, just who gets, you know, the luck and the better matchup. That's how it is. It's kind of like Ladybug said. But anyways, let's get into the last game. But no, this was these two. You know, this was a good solid game. I guess it was closer than I remember, but yeah, this was a good one too. All right, here's the last game versus Xurkiyee. Ballout versus Xurkiyee. And here's what I was thinking to myself after that game. I was like, man, okay, like we had like 5 minutes to like kind of figure stuff out and choose a last team. And I was like, man, I think I gotta bring my Specs Tom team, because I was trying that, or Mesp was using Specs Tom versus me, and I saw how good it was, and I was like, dude, let me build a Specs Tom team. Just gonna take a water break. So yeah, I'm like, wow, Specs Tom is really good. Let me try it out. Let me bring a Specs Tom team and let's run it. I even thought to myself, I was like, there's a little bit too much special attackers on this team. Do I get rid of Empoleon? My agility Empoleon. We'll get to it later. But I was like, you know what, man? You gotta trust your gut. That's one thing in Pokemon, in life. everything. You gotta trust your gut at the end of the day. And it's a team built by me, so I'm trusting in my own building, my own skills, my own team. I'm not gonna doubt myself in the last seconds. I'm gonna load up what I got, and that's what I did. And guess what happens, guys? Well, I guess we'll talk about it later. I'm eager to talk about it, man. Oh man, I'm eager to talk about it. So, yeah, we get the nice fire blast off with Strawberry, the Heatran, and he opts to not taunt. I guess worried about dying from F blast. So then I get my Stealth Rock. I love Heat. That's why I love Heatran lead so much, man. It puts pressure on Zelf, and you have like, if he doesn't taunt you, he's dead. If he taunts you, he's dead, right? And you can save him for later and get up mid-game rocks. So also, like, Heatran's just one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Yeah, I still haven't ordered the plushie Tran. That's because when I see the plushie Tran in plushie Tran's profile pic, player by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm like, dude, that's sauce. But then when I see it on Amazon, I'm like, that looks kind of whack. I don't know why. So, yeah, I mean, I have my Mew plushie, my Umbreon, and my Gengar plushie. So I'm good, dog. I'm good. In comes the Dragonite, and guess what, guys? I run Jolly Heatran lead. I'm not a, oh, we need to put 252 HP. No, man, it's Ballout650. I'm offensive minded. I'm the GOAT. Okay, let's chill with the self-glazing. And that's why we boom on the night. Ah, get out of here. You're not setting up your Dragon Dances. You're not Dracoing me. And it's just like my mentality with my old Breloom Ho-Ho team. By the way, RIP that team. I should make a video about that. But it's like, oh, no one's on the field. Let's bring in Specs Tom. Know what I mean? Like, oh, let's bring out the big guns. You know, the fucking cannon, man. The fucking guy. The Thunderbolts. Thundaga. Okay, I should probably lower my voice. It is raining though outside right now, so that's probably helping me out. But yeah. So in comes Tyranitar. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just click Hydro Pump real quick. No, that's not what I do. Wow. Okay. No, this is really good for me actually, because hang on, let's just go back a turn. So yeah, get rid of the knight, and in comes the Specs Tom. And right here, I know for a fact, all right, this guy brought Ho-Oh. He's gonna click Dragon Dance with Tyranitar because as Elfin Dragonite and like DD Knight, likely DD Knight, or maybe it was Mixed Knight. You're clicking Dragon Dance, dude. Like, I'm just gonna trick you choice specs, and then I can bring in my own Tyranitar and Dragon Dance. So, boom. No, I guessed wrong. That's hilarious. Okay, it is actually Pursuit Tar. So I don't even remember these games, bro. There's such a blur. It was so fast, man. It's just a rush. So he's tricked into choice specs and Pursuit, which is great. And now I click Hydro, I believe. Yeah. And it doesn't really do that much. You know what, guys? I'm really actually curious about this. I want to see how much a good old Specs Tom Hydra would have done to the Rotom. Also, what held item did we get? Lumberry. Lumsuit Tar. Interesting on this team. Yeah. Interesting. I guess we'll just choose Choice Scarf and then find specs. No. That one mean. Yeah, there we go, choice specs, and let's go. Tyranitar. Bro. Clearly this is not the right build. Huh? Well, we can just go in my builder and copy paste the set. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. Make a custom set, just like PokeAim always does. I used to do that too for some of my teams, and it helped out greatly. Yeah, there we go. Custom set. Not Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash. Custom set. There we go. Hell yeah. Custom set. Oh, wow. Oh, that's because it has Pasho Berry. Duh. I was wondering why it does Jack. Okay, so we would have done more damage, but we literally just locked him into pursuit there. I kind of like the lock into pursuit versus the damage because it's a momentum shifter. Like, you're trapped in pursuit and I can just bring out whatever I want. Yep. And yeah, we just opt for a waterfall here. Nope. Oh, dude. Amazing stuff by me, actually. Like, genuinely really good play. Like, heads up play. This must be what, is my Giro Wakan? Yes, it is. Okay, so that makes sense that I would just Dragon Dance up, because I'm like, oh, well, if you have a Scarfer, then I'm not scared of, like, Thunderbolts. I have Wakan Berry, so I'm chilling. Why not just Dragon Dance? Like, whatever. And he brings out Bronzong here. I'm like, okay. And it's a Trick Room team, which is interesting. And so he just booms on me, and I'm like, okay. And here's where it gets really interesting, guys. So, this is the Empoleon that I was thinking of getting rid of. It's Shuka Berry, Agility, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Grass Knot. And guess who used this same set and won in a game in the seasonal? I believe clutched up. PDC did. So I guess we're just connected on a different level, brother. You know? The Agility Empo brothers. Shuka instead of Pitaya. I was even thinking, like, oh, should I change this to Pitaya Berry? I'm like, Shuka's kind of nice, kind of swag. And it turned out really nice for me, dude, because then I could Grass Knot his Empo. It was perfect. I don't know what set his Empoleon is. Oh, it's Agility as well. But it is... Look, guys. The Ballout PDC Empo beats the Pitaya Berry Empo. Okay, not quite. But still. Now, right here, guys, it's looking terrible. Like, Empoleon. ×2 speed, 1.5 special attack. He's got the Mon advantage. But he is on low HP, and we do have Scarfladios, so we're chilling. Take you out. Boom. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I can take you out, your Empo, and I'm going to get got by the Tyranitar with Pursuit, but then he's going to get locked into Pursuit, and I have my Tyranitar in the back to Dragon Dance. And what is his last? Well, his 2 steals are gone. And he's got D-Knight, he's got Tyranitar, maybe it's Gyarados last? Maybe Metagross? Agility Metagross? I believe it's Lucario, but let's see. So, yeah, he's locked into Crunch. Now I can set up Chefing Up, boy. And it's Gengar. So, yeah. Well played by me, man. Nice closeout here. GG's, Xurkiyee. These are really good games, dude. I had a lot of fun. These are banger set, dude. This reminds me of my times playing Drainpeck. That's how good these games were. So, yeah, shout out to Xurkiyee, and looking forward to playing Lazuli. And I hope that we have a really fun set